Hello students, welcome to your English lesson. This is a lesson for grade 8 and our topic today is Blue Planet. I'm Alenka Taslak and I will be your teacher today. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to understand a listening text about the ways we can protect the world we live in. And by means of guidelines, you will be able to write an interview about the ways we can protect the Earth using questions in the passive voice. For this lesson, you need a pencil and a notebook, a tablet or a laptop or a mobile phone with internet connection and a QR code scanner. Keep in mind that you can pause this video lesson anytime you need in order to do your tasks. Our topic today is Blue Planet. It is actually a nickname for the Earth because it is the only planet with oceans. More than 71% of the Earth is covered with water. That's why it's so beautiful and special. Do you know any other nicknames for the Earth? It is also called Mother Earth because it is the only planet where people can live. And it is also called the home or the world because it is the place where you were born and where you grow up. And it is also called the Goldilocks planet. In the story Goldilocks and the Three Bears, a little girl named Goldilocks liked everything just right. Her porridge couldn't be too hot or too cold, and her bed couldn't be too hard or too soft. On Earth, everything is just right for living things. It's warm, but not too warm. And it has water, but not too much water. But is it really so? Unfortunately, people don't take enough care about the Earth, and that's why environmental problems have been caused. You could learn about environmental problems in one of your previous lessons by Jelica Šeparović. What environmental problems can be seen in these photos? Finish the sentences using the passive voice. Your task is to think of an appropriate past participle for each sentence, because that is how the passive voice is formed. The green color is used to mark the subject in these sentences. The red one is used to mark the verb to be. In all these cases, it is the present continuous tense of the verb to be, and the blue color is used to mark the past participle. What past participles can be used in these sentences? Pause the video and write your ideas. Perhaps these past participles can help you. Polluted, cut down, destroyed, contaminated. So let's check. The trees are being cut down. The land is being polluted. The air is being contaminated. The trees and the animals' habitats are being destroyed. Great job! So all these problems lead to global warming. It means that the Earth's climate is being changed. There is the passive voice in this sentence as well. The Earth's climate is the subject of the sentence. Is being is the present continuous tense of the verb to be, and changed is the past participle. And the climate change leads to other problems, like earthquakes. You could also learn about earthquakes in one of your previous lessons Natural Disasters Earthquakes by Sanja Božinović. This earthquake symbol is internationally used. Our world has been devastated by earthquakes. Potresi razaraju naš svijet. Our world has been devastated by hurricanes as well. Hurricane means uragan, and this hurricane symbol is also internationally used. Our world has been devastated by floods and droughts. There are more symbols for drought. What do the following symbols mean? Draw the symbols in your notebook and write the meanings. Pause the video now and do your task. So, the first symbol means hurricane. Yes. The next one below hurricane is flood. The next one is earthquake. And the last one means drought. Great job! There are many environmental problems caused by people, like air pollution, land pollution, and many more. We should take more responsibility for the environment, because we do not inherit the earth from our ancestors. We borrow it from our children. What does this native proverb mean? What do you think? We should think about how our actions will affect the future generations. If we leave the clean planet to them, they will have a safe place and a safe world to live in. What can be done to preserve our future? Renewable energy can be produced from different sources that are always available. Renewable sources can produce energy again and again and again. There are renewable energy sources and non-renewable energy sources. As we have already said, renewable sources can produce energy again and again and again, whereas non-renewable sources are natural sources that are limited. So once they have been used, we don't have them anymore. There are 5 words and expressions here: solar panels, coal, wind farm, underwater turbines, and oil. Pause the video now, copy the table in your notebook, and put these words and expressions in the right column. Let's check your answers. Solar panels are renewable energy sources because they use the sunlight to produce energy, and we can always use the sunlight. Coal belongs to non-renewable energy sources because it is a natural source that is limited. Wind farm belongs to renewable energy sources because it uses wind to produce energy, and we can always use wind. Underwater turbines belong to renewable energy sources as well because they use water to produce energy. Oil belongs to non-renewable energy sources because it is also a natural source that is limited. So once it has been used, we don't have it anymore. Great job! Pause the video once again and put the following words and expressions in the correct sentence. Copy the sentences in your notebook. The words and expressions are solar panels, coal, wind farm, underwater turbines, and oil. The sentences are: in the past was used for cooking. Wind energy is created on. The in your car should be checked once a month. Have been installed on the sea bottom. Will be installed on the rooftops of many houses. Let's check. In the past, coal was used for cooking. Wind energy is created on wind farm. The oil in your car should be checked once a month. Underwater turbines have been installed on the sea bottom. Solar panels will be installed on the rooftops of many houses. Great job! There is a sentence: wind energy is created on wind farm. Your task now is to write 3 questions to this sentence. First, you should write a yes or no question. It means that the answer to your question should be yes or no. You can pause the video now, think about it, and write your question. Let's check. Is wind energy created on wind farm? The answer is yes, and that's why this question is called yes or no question. Now you should write a subject question. Start it with a question word what. Pause the video and write the rest of your question. Let's check. What is created on wind farm? The answer is wind energy, which is the subject of the sentence. So that's why this question is called subject question. And the line with dots is actually where the answer is. Now write a WH question. It starts with a question word that includes the letters W and H. In this case, where. You can pause the video and write the rest of your question. Let's check. Where is wind energy created? The answer is on wind farm. Once again, the line with the dots is where the answer is. Great job! The next sentence. The oil in your car should be checked once a month. Pause the video and write the questions. Let's check. Should the oil in your car be checked once a month? What should be checked once a month? How often should the oil in your car be checked? Excellent! The next sentence. Underwater turbines have been installed on the sea bottom. Pause the video and write the questions. Let's check. Have underwater turbines been installed on the sea bottom? What has been installed on the sea bottom? Where have underwater turbines been installed? Great job! The last sentence. Solar panels will be installed on the rooftops of many houses. Pause the video and write the questions in your notebook. Let's check. Will solar panels be installed on the rooftops of many houses? What will be installed on the rooftops of many houses? Where will solar panels be installed? Great job! How do we form questions in the passive voice? Have a look at the sentence. In the past, coal was used for cooking. If there is the following word order, the verb to be plus subject plus past participle, the question is, was coal used for cooking in the past? Such questions are called yes or no questions because the answer to this question is simply yes or no. We can also put the question word what at the beginning of our question, and in that case the word order is what plus the verb to be plus past participle. So the question is, what was used for cooking? Such questions are called subject questions because the answer to this question is coal and it is the subject of the sentence. How do we know it? If we replace the question word what with the word coal, we can see that it is actually the subject of the sentence. Coal was used for cooking. The last example is with the following word order. Question word plus the verb to be plus subject plus past participle. So the question is, when was coal used for cooking? Such questions are called WH questions because they begin with WH question words which include the letters W and H. For example, when, where, why, how, etc. Pause the video now and write the rules in your notebook. What can be done to save the planet? In my family. You should act locally, in your family, in your school, in your community. But you should think globally. You should think about the Earth as a planet. So pause this video now, draw a mind map in your notebook and write your ideas. Here is my mind map. Perhaps we have some similar ideas. Waste can be reduced. We can be more resourceful, so it means we don't need so many things. Glass bottles can be reused. Bags can be reused. Compost can be made. Trees can be planted. This is very important. Vegetables can be grown. Now you will watch a video. Perhaps you get some more ideas on how to save the planet. While watching the video, pay attention to the following questions. What natural disasters are mentioned in this video? What is being used to produce renewable energy? What can be reused? What can be recycled? In order to watch the video, copy the link bit.ly/blueplanet and paste it in your web browser or scan the QR code. Here are the answers. Hurricanes, earthquakes, floods, and droughts are mentioned in this video. Solar panels, wind farms, and underwater turbines are being used to produce renewable energy. Jars, bottles, and bags can be reused. Cans, bottles, paper, electrical goods, and food can be recycled. It's time for your homework. You should write an equal interview with one of your family members and one of your friends. The following questions can help you. What was done around our home or your home in the past in order to save the environment? What has been done so far? What is being done now? What will be done in the future? In the end, thank your family member and your friend for great pieces of information and suggest what else could be done. It's self-assessment time. Put a tick if you can understand a listening text about saving our world. Put a tick if you can ask questions using the passive voice. Put a tick if you can write an interview article using the passive voice. That's all for today. See you soon. Bye bye.